Alrighty, I am back again. I believe I have almost everything set up in this network, so it'll work. Yeah, basically, I hadn't explained how this entire system works. Basically, these omnidirectional antenna on the side here, I believe you can see my mouse, they work at short range, at range of how far this goes out here. Now, if you go any farther, you're going to need to be communicating with these dishes. The thing about these dishes, they need to be configured to be pointed at something. So I went around and made sure that those dishes were activated and pointing directly at the probe. Now the one last thing I need to do is make sure that the probe is set to be pointed back at one of these dishes. Because basically if you don't have it set up properly, then you lose contact once you get too far out. So I believe I have everything set up. So what I'm going to do right now is do a correction burn, or at least set one up here. I'll go ahead and set it up at this node because I want it to get equatorial. That's what it'll do. So I want it to go down a tad bit. And then I believe I went too far. Did I go too far here? Yes. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and open up the mission controller. I had not looked at the mission parameters yet, but I had a good idea. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do a flyby, and it needs to be under 32,000 meters. So that's what I'll plan for. So I'm going to go and select that mission. And also, I forgot to mention that before I had launched, I had about 32,000 crones left. The entire launch cost me about 22,000, and I had 8,000. But due to recovering part of the vessel, I now have 11,000. So I just wanted to keep you updated on that. And, alrighty, so I believe I have that proper. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward to this correction burn here. I'm going to go ahead and, whoa. Let's see here. Go ahead and get that in. Come on. Alrighty. Go ahead and do a little fast forward action here. See, the relay is bouncing all over the place, thankfully. Alrighty. So I believe I have my satellite directly pointed at that one. And I think it's going to stay connected to that one, or yeah. Whoa. Alright. Doing a little burn here. Going a little bit too fast. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Near equatorial, gonna do a really close flyby. I'm gonna go ahead and point it retrograde. Let's go ahead and fast forward and hope for the best here. I really hope this works. Alrighty, so I'm going to need to reconfigure this. I'm probably going to need to point my satellite dish at the winter satellite. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Target. Winter. Save. Okay. Did it do it? Did it do it? That's what it says is. Alright, well maybe it's still going off of the omnidirectional thing. Oof. Continue on. Okay. Alright, well, maybe... well, alright. Okay, now it's pointing at winter. Alright. This is really weird. I want to be still safe, and I want to point it at autumn at this point. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, autumn... Should have read the user manual, right? Alrighty. And it's bouncing. And I'm going to be entering in the moon's sphere of influence here. Okay, alright. We're making progress here. Game's freezing, like it always does when it switches. Alrighty, here we go. So what I'm going to want to do is I want to capture myself into orbit around the moon, but I want to get really, really close also. So here's my plan is I'm going to do two things. I'm going to capture, or I'm going to fly by really close. I'm going to complete that mission objective first, and then I'm going to get into orbit. So let's go ahead and bring this in here. Bring this down to about 15 or 1.5 million or 15,000 or 1,500. I don't know. All right. Let's see here. Go ahead and. Ooh, I'm all over the place. Alrighty. Still gonna go ahead and bring this in. If I am really lucky, this will stay in communication. Alright. Yes. This is good. This is very good. Alrighty, coming in, coming in, coming in. Nice little screenshot here. Alrighty, so only about 2-second burn, but while I wait for this, minimum altitude? Ah, I'm gonna need to reconfigure this. Alright, so my mission control that the mission that I set up, I actually meant to put maximum altitude here. I know that my minimum altitude is going to be underneath 32,000. But just to make sure I complete this goal at this point, I'm going to go ahead and finish this mission here. Alright, so we are at 50,000 crones. Awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and select the next mission. And we're going to go ahead and go for probe orbit. Alrighty. Yep, there's a reason why I have yet to release the mission pack. That is one of the reasons, because I set that up wrong. So I'll have to do that. I'll have to fix that later. Let's go ahead and just fast forward this a little bit. Get nice and close. Alrighty, here we go. And we are in a stable orbit. Elliptical, but we are stable. So what I'm going to be planning on doing is making this a circular orbit, and I'll go ahead and I might put another one in orbit, but I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at that. Alrighty. So I'll go ahead and finish this mission, and bam! Alrighty. We actually have more money than we did before our major failure. We have 93,000 crones. Now let's see what else we have on our list here. So we could put this into a polar orbit. No, I'm going to keep this a ComSat. Impact, well, that kind of gets rid of the impact here. Alright, gets rid of the current mission. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at this. I'll just go ahead, probably I'll just fast forward, go ahead and circularize this, and that will be that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm glad, thank you for watching. Once again, my name is Shimmy, and I'll see you next time.